In 2.1, we're going to look at properties of matrix operations. The thing to think about here is matrices are kind of like just the regular numbers that we deal with. Um, we can do a lot of the same sorts of things with them. We can add, subtract, multiply. We can't quite divide, but we'll see about that in the next section. I think it's 2.2. But anyway, what I want to do first is talk about the ways that matrix arithmetic and regular arithmetic are similar. So I've got those listed out here. We can add and subtract matrices. We've seen that already, but they have to be the same size. We can multiply two matrices together if their sizes are compatible. And remember, matrix A would have to be m by n, and the next one has to be n by p. Basically, these numbers have to match up in order to be able to multiply them out. We're going to see that some matrices called identity matrices act like the number 1, meaning you multiply it by another matrix, it doesn't change the matrix. And some matrices act like the number 0 in a couple of different ways. So let's just look at some examples here. This says, suppose that A is this and B is that, and we want to solve this equation, y equals 2a plus b, solve that for the matrix y. Well, it's already solved out. We just need to plug in. And all we do here is say y is equal to 2 times 1355 plus 43 negative 2 1. So we just do this on a element by element basis. So I could write this in a couple of steps, but I'm just going to do it in one. If you multiply for this entry here, it's going to be 2 times 1 plus 4. So that's going to be 6. Next up, we get 6 plus 3 is 9. For this entry, 2 times 5 is 10, minus 2 is 8. And the last entry is 10 plus 1 is 11. So there's really nothing new going on here except for we're dealing with 4 numbers instead of just 1. This next thing is going to be almost exactly the same. Solve 3x plus 4b equals a for the matrix x. And we're using the same matrices from up here. So probably what I would do for this is write out, well, let's solve it first for 3x. 3x is going to be a minus 4b. So a is 1355. I'm going to go ahead and write out 4b here. If we multiply matrix B by 4, we'll get, let's see, 16, 12, negative 8, 4. And if we do the subtraction, 1 minus 16 is negative 15, 3 minus 12 is negative 9, 5 minus negative 8 is 13, and 5 minus 4 is 1. And that's equal to 3x. So we've got to divide all the elements by 3. Now, we could do one of two things. We could either just say x is 1/3 of this. And it's legit if you want to leave your answer like that, because, otherwise it's just distributing the 1/3 through there. Or we could write our answer as distributing that 1/3 in there. So either one of those is a perfectly good way of doing it.